Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ, and we here. It's the top of the morning. Look, we got some developing news coming from the Heisman race, and we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about Caleb Williams. We're going to talk about USC's offense, and then we got a couple of news and note items. First, we got to deal with Courtland Ford, man. Courtland Ford, you guys know. Courtland Ford is he has emerged as one of the best offensive tackles that we've got. The left side, he covers the blind side. And, man, it's been an absolute battle between him and Bobby Haskins. And he was one of the guys that was already there, a guy out of Texas. And they brought Bobby Haskins in, as a grad transfer, came in. And, he was kind of expected to get the job. However, Courtland Ford has been able to, sustain that spot and be able to keep that spot and be able to exceed expectations as it relates to that spot. But, however, on Saturday, it appears the second half of the game, it appears that Courtland Ford has actually hurt his left ankle. Now, will we be able to make it without Courtland Ford? I would say yes. Right now, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, just because of the fact that we still have Bobby Haskins as, those two were battling back and forth, and he was making it extremely hard for the coaches to even put Bobby Haskins in. I think he even started the game, so he got hurt in the second half. I think it's his lower ankle, his lower left or right ankle. And so we're expecting him to come back. We're expecting him to get healed. We rather see him healed up for like the Utah game. So we can see him out maybe, I'm just saying, just giving you a number, 2 to 3 weeks, and we still will be okay as long as we have Bobby Haskins in there to fill his spot. So you guys hit me in the comment section about that. We know injuries. It's hard to get injury updates, but that was a small update that came through. Courtland Ford will probably most likely be out for maybe a couple of weeks. So you guys hit me on that. Tell me what you guys think about that. Now, the Heisman race is now tightening up, and it appears that ours truly, Caleb Williams, has passed Bryce Young. You guys know Bryce Young was a Heisman Trophy winner from last year out of the University of Alabama. Of course, he's a SoCal native. And but it appears that Caleb Williams has passed him up, man. Caleb has been playing lights out. And let's just give it up for Caleb. I saw somebody last night after reviewing Caleb's film and just kind of rewatching the game. Man, Caleb is very efficient. He doesn't make any stupid decisions, indecisive decisions. He's very strategic about what he does with the ball, and he makes on-point throws, and he's very accurate. And when it's time to run, he runs. So look, man, Caleb has, everything is coming into play. Everything is moving and grooving for Caleb. It appears that he's now second to CJ Stroud, and I got the new updated numbers. You guys know that they're going to update these numbers once every week, every time they play, because they're going to monitor this stuff. They're going to monitor these numbers every time these numbers come out. So now they got they got CJ Stroud at number 1 plus 200 for the Heisman race. They now got Caleb Williams number 2 plus 320, and now he just passed Bryce Young plus 333. And then for 4, they got plus 1400 for Stetson Bennett, the Georgia quarterback, and then they got plus 2,500 for Will Anderson, the linebacker for the University of Alabama. So, look, Caleb Williams is second. I think he's going to win it. I think our offense is the best offense in the country. That's going to bring me to this article. And this article is coming from Sports Illustrated. And it's entitled, it says, just in 2 games into the season in the League of Raleigh area, is USC's offense already one of the best in the college football. I told you guys, I said, in the beginning, probably a few months ago, I said this much production, you cannot have this much production and USC not have the best offense. Now they're wondering if USC actually has the best offense in the country based on what they've seen. Now we're going to get into some of these numbers. We're going to read this, and this is why Caleb is number 2 in the Heisman, because he's the head of this offense and he's so efficient. He's making this thing happen. Listen to this. It says USC 2-0 moved up to number 7 in this week's poll after defeating Stanford 41-28. The Trojans' five first half touchdowns built a big enough lead to seal the game early. Let's move on to this. Here it is right here. It says 2 games into the 2022 college football season. Here are 3 things that stand out about Lincoln Riley's offense. It is not a stretch to call this a top 5 offense. See, I told you guys, they call it top 5. I'm calling it the best. This is the best offense in the country. And so now this article started to recognize that this is a top 5 offense, what they consider to be a top 5 offense, and nobody really can stop this. So my question to you guys in the comment section: who do you guys think? Do you think even though our defense is not up to par with the offense, do you think the offense is good enough to where it can take you all the way and that we can probably score on anybody? Do you think, because Lincoln Riley's he's so innovative with his play calling. He's so creative with his play calling that, you were seeing guys in open space. It was just like hot. Even Travis Dye, when he ran that running play up the middle. Everything, the way the offense is designed, everything is just so open. Everybody's so open. And it's like, who can stop that? I think it confuses people in so many ways. So here it is right here. It says, there may be one team in the country. I'm disagreeing with that. It says there may be one team in the country that has a receiving room comparable to USC, and that's number 3, Ohio State, which hasn't looked as unbeatable as a lot of people were expecting the Buckeyes. See, I told you guys, they thought the Buckeyes were going to just look like this so-called unbeatable team, and they thought that receiving core. But I told you guys that we have 4,100 yards production with all the guys, receivers that we have, to their 2,100 yards. It doesn't even come close. But we'll talk about that later. Past that, USC is also loaded at running back, has a Heisman Trophy candidate at quarterback, and being led by one of the best offensive minds in college football at head coach. Caleb Williams threw for 341 yards and 4 touchdowns, completing 20 of 27 at Stanford. So far, he has had no trouble finding his many targets in the end zone. Williams was also named the Pac-12's Player of the Week. He ranks 2nd in the country in completion percentage and has a total of 671 yards and 6 touchdowns. Jordan Addison went for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns on 7 grabs. That's 4 touchdowns for him through 2 games, and he's on track for another Biletnikoff campaign. Among other top contenders, number 2 Alabama really struggled to move the ball against Texas. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. USC is officially coming forth as the best offense in the country. And not only that, they got the best quarterback in the country. They got the Heisman Trophy contender. And according to this article, they say Jordan Addison is still on track to win another Biletnikoff Award. Man, you guys hit me in the comment section. This thing is getting bigger than what I think a lot of people, this thing is exploding. I think it's bigger than what a lot of people expected. And this thing is exceeding expectations. But I felt like this was going to happen because I felt like the production, it just doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't fall away to the wayside. It has to happen. It had to happen. And we already knew that. We've been talking about this for months. So listen, you guys hit me in the comment section. USC has a Heisman Trophy contender in the making right now, and USC has the best offense in the country. Hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. Fight on, fight on, fight on.